Good morning, my dear friends. I am Rehan Mukherjee. I am going to take my breakfast cornflakes. I will show you. I am in my house. I will show you some nature and study. Okay. I will show you my breakfast. Look, my dear friends, this is my breakfast, and I will show you. Louis, this, and it's look, look, this is my outside nature. Look, this is my wardrobe. Look, my dear friend, this is my breakfast complex. I will wait after eating. Okay. Look, my dear friends, I am complete my breakfast complex, and I am going to do my study. I will meet after doing my study. I will show you my reading and writing. Okay. Look, my dear friends, I am complete my study. I will show you. Look, this is my study book, and look, this is my writing. I am doing handwriting. Okay. Look, this is I am doing handwriting practice, and I am writing some 4 names of Sukumar Rai, Sandeep Rai, Sajajit Rai, Upendra Kishore Rai. I will show you. Look, this is my writing. Look, this is I am doing ABCD handwriting. For my handwriting, I will show you, and I will show you ST handwriting with my mother. Look, this is my mother. Look, this is my writing, and look, this is my writing. Upendra Kishore Rai Chaudhary, Sukumar Rai, Sajajit Rai, Sandeep Rai. Okay, my dear friends, I am saying, look, this is very rain weather. Outside was very rain. Look, this is my day, and I am going to doing my Shiv Puja. I will show you. Look, my dear friends, this is my Shiv Thakur. Today was very rain weather. Look, this is very rain weather, and look, this is my Shiv Thakur. Look, he was taking water. Look, this is so many rain. Okay, friends, I will show you my lunch. Look, my dear friends, this is so many rain water. Okay, look, my dear friends, this is my rain weather. Trees are giving water. Okay, friends. Okay. Look, my dear friends, good afternoon. I am going to eating my afternoon lunch, and I will showing some nature. Okay, friends, I will meet after eating. I will meet. Okay. Look, my dear friends, I am Rehan Mukherjee. I am done my lunch, and I am going to taking some rest. I will meet in my study. I will show you my reading and writing. Okay, with my teacher. Okay. Look, there is a very rain weather. Very rain. This is my bedroom. today was not. I'm going to see puja. Look, very rain. Okay, today's weather is very bad rain. Hello, my dear friends. I'm Rehan Mukherjee. I'm going to take my study. I have seen some evening nature. Look, this is my nature. Look. This is my nature. Look. And some wardrobe. Look, this is my outside nature. Look, this is my nature. Look, this is my wardrobe. Look. This is I'm going to doing my study with my teacher. I will show you. This is my clock. My teacher is coming house. I will show you my teacher. Look, this is I'm going to mention I. Look, this is my machine. Look, my dear fans, this is my nature. I'm going to doing my study with my teacher. Look, this is my teacher. And look, this is my outside nature. This is my outside. And look, this is my teacher. And look, this is my study table. Look, okay, I will show you my study. Look, this is my study table. I'm reading for my exam. My exam in coming, and I'm going to study. Okay, my dear friends, I will meet after doing my study. I will show you my reading chapters and handwriting after doing. Okay friends, I will meet after doing my reading and writing. I will show you my reading chapters and writing and reading. Okay. Look, my dear friends, I'm complete my study. Look, this is my outside nature. Look, this is my reading. Look, this is my reading. Look, this is my reading. Okay. And look, this is my writing. My dear friends, this is my reading. Okay, friends, I'm complete my study. Look, my dear friends, I'm complete my study and I'm waiting for my mother. I'm going to doing my Bengali study, my yoga life class with my mother. I will show you my Bengali study and yoga life class. Okay. Good evening, my dear friends. I am Rehan Mukherjee. I am going to doing my Bengali study and my yoga life class. Look, this is my Bengali study, and I will meet my Bengali. I will show you my Bengali writing. Okay, friends, I will meet after doing Bengali. I will show you my Bengali reading and writing. Okay, okay. Look, my dear friends, I am complete my study. Look, this is my study. I am reading Bhagat Bhatt, Kamal, Kamal, Kamal. This is my. I am reading something. Burgija la Jal, Burgija Dadra Pal, Burgija Hasanarapa, the Jagat Akar Dandas Hasanara, Chat Tata Dar. This is my writing. Cha cha ga cha cha si chi cha di gu chi cha si chu cha di gu chu cha ri chi cha ga cha cha o cha cha ga cho cha o cho. Okay, friends, I will meet after doing my yoga class. Okay, okay. Look, my dear friends, I am complete my study and I am going to eating my dinner. I will show you. Look, my dear friends, I will meet tomorrow. I am going to eating my dinner. Okay, my dear friends. Look, okay. Look, this is my Shiv Thakur. Look, this is my garden. Look, okay, my dear friends. I will show you my dinner. Okay, friends. Okay. My dear friends, my dinner was ready and I will meet tomorrow. Okay, good night. Tata. Bye bye. I will meet tomorrow. Okay, good night. Tata. Bye bye. Okay.